Hey, welcome back, guys. Raising Kanan episode 302 set forth a lot of storylines in motion based on planting many seeds that we're going to see watered in episode 303 and beyond. So for this video, I'll break down my 5 predictions for the upcoming episode 303. Before we begin, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notification to immediately receive these videos. Also, big thank you to all of my channel donors. If you'd like to be the next one, drop $1 on that Cash App for us. And lastly, a spoiler alert is now in effect for all things power. Here we go. Prediction number 1, Ronnie will get active. Ronnie's mood, tone, and sentiment has been one of the most puzzling and darkest things about this new season. We see him often brooding amongst himself, remaining in deep thought, as if he's plotting something out that the rest of us are going to have to catch up to once he executes it. In episode 302, we saw him stop by a bouncer and then disrespected for not having on the right attire, even referred to as a convict, something that we know didn't sit right with him based on the evil stare that he gave the bouncer as he watched him walk out the door. I think in 303, we're going to see him get active, and that bouncer just may be the first victim of Ronnie's wrath, as his growing displeasure for the way things are and his yearning for the way they used to be is going to manifest itself in one daunting act, followed by some major plays that have yet to transpire. But we shall see. Prediction number 2, the feds doing sweeps. Now in 302, we saw Howard flabbergasted at the federal presence taking over the precinct. The feds also tried to warn Sal that there was a pending attack on his life. And now that Sal has been taken out, mixed in with all of the other chaos that has taken place at the tail end of Raising Kanan Season 2, the feds are gonna come, and I think they're gonna lay down a pretty heavy hammer to let our characters and us as the viewers know that they mean business. Losing someone like Sal, who could have potentially been flipped into a star witness against the Italians and other organized crime outfits, is a deadly blow. And we're gonna see them respond to that blow in like fashion. Prediction number 3, Unique gets back in the game. Now in 302, a storyline began to develop between Unique and Stefano. Their relationship first starting off on a tense note and then later growing into something productive and mutually beneficial. Unique approached Stefano in an attempt to try to get connected and thus plug himself back into the game. Though apprehensive on the surface, Stefano ended the conversation respectfully, even calling Unique by his chosen street name and not all of the other hilarious names that he had come up with, such as ubiquitous, unprecedented, and the like. I think we'll see the roots of that conversation begin to manifest into something real, and Unique may just begin to regain his footing as a result. Prediction number 4, Kanan puts his plan in motion. As we witnessed in 302, Kanan met a man named Paul who had his own brand of a delivery service that would travel throughout the 5 boroughs and make drug runs for him in exchange for a small fee. Kanan approached that man and offered him a partnership that would further keep his hands clean, double the money of his drivers, while also placing Kanan in a position of independence where he'd never need assistance from anyone again, especially his mother. A relationship that we know has grown more straining by the episode. I think in 303, Kanan will begin to see the fruits of his labor, and by his plan being put in motion, the dividends will mount on up for him. This will only make him even more estranged from his mother, because that necessity won't be there. And hey, we may even see that slap that Kanan gave Famous in the season trailer, due to his friend taking money from his mom. We're gonna see how it pans out though. And prediction number 5, Lulu Fails Juke, Part 2. Now you remember back in Season 2, Lulu undercut his own blood by giving away Jukebox's song to Zisa, understanding that Zisa had more of the appeal and globalized type of look in order to make the song bigger, although she didn't sing it anywhere as good as his young niece did. In this episode, Lulu offered a redemption song of sorts, no pun intended, where he'd assist Juke in preparing for her audition that Marvin and Nicole's father have set up. Well, Lulu also in that instance depicted just how dysfunctional he had become, as we saw him take yet another sip from an open liquor bottle, although it was the morning time. We also saw his apartment in shambles, meaning this is someone that's living a life in the spirit of depression. And that depression, this commentator fears, is going to overtake him once again, placing him in a position where he won't come through for his niece for a second time, and likely the final time, as Jukebox may have nothing to do with him if he doesn't make good on this promise, given their history. But we'll see how it goes. And that'll do it for this one. What are some predictions that you hold based on 302 that are going to transpire in 303? Be sure to drop me your opinions in the comments below. As always, I thank you for watching today's video. If you liked today's video, go ahead and drop $1 on that Cash App for us, hit the like button, share it with your friends who are Power fans, and subscribe for more content such as this. This is Rudy P. Magic of Rudy P. Magic Beats, and have a blessed one until the next one. Peace, y'all.